Are you aware that the different fonts you use in the design communicate completely different moods and messages? My name is Nefertiti, and in today's class we're going to answer this question and many more. So just sit tight and listen to understand the power of fonts in a design. In design, the style you choose for your text can let the viewer understand the heart of your message before they read a word. It can add visual flavor to your design in a way that catches the eye, and that is why you should put time into selecting the appropriate fonts for your design. This leads us to the basic question: what are fonts? A font is a style of a typeface, while a typeface is a family of related fonts. Simply put, fonts are the widths, weights, and styles of a particular typeface, while typefaces are a group of characters, letters, and numbers that share the same design. An example of a typeface is Roboto, while Roboto Bold is a font. Types of fonts. There are thousands of fonts today. Generally, typefaces and fonts are classified into four basic groups. We have those with serifs, those without serifs, which are called sans serifs, the scripts, and the decorative fonts. Serif fonts have little strokes called serifs attached to the main part of the letter. Serifs have a definitive and classical look. Because of their appearance, they are usually adopted as a good choice for more traditional and official projects. These fonts are common in print publications like magazines and newspapers. Under these fonts, we have various fonts that were established from it. These fonts include the Old Style, Transitional Serifs, Neoclassical and Didon, Slav, Clarendon, and Glyphic. Now, the sans serif fonts do not have an extra stroke. Sans is a strange word for without, hence the name simply means without serif. Under this font, the grotesque font, square font, humanistic, and geometric font started. This style is considered more clean and modern than serif fonts. The font is clear and much easier to read on designs. Next, we have the script fonts. The script fonts are derived from 17th century formal writing styles. Many characters have strokes that join them to other letters. Under this style, we have the casual and the calligraphic fonts. The casual fonts are designed to suggest informality as if they were written quickly. Many a times, they appear to have been drawn with a brush. Normally, character strokes connect one letter to the next, while the calligraphic scripts mimic calligraphic writing. They can be connecting or non-connecting in a design. Next, we have the decorative fonts. The decorative fonts are the largest category and also the most diverse. These fonts are rarely used for lengthy blocks or text. They are mostly popular for signage, headlines, and similar situations where a strong typographic statement is desired. They frequently reflect an aspect of culture such as tattoos or graffiti, or they evoke a particular state of mind, period, or theme. After understanding the types of fonts, the next thing to bear in mind is how these fonts elicit certain moods and feelings. This is called font psychology. Font psychology is simply the emotions elicited by the different types of fonts used in a design. They can also be called font mood. Every font has its own language. They all have various messages they carry beyond the words on the page they appear. Under this section, we are going to look at the types of fonts and the mood they convey to an audience. Serif fonts communicate professionalism, formality, and sophistication. Serifs are stable, respectable, timeless, formal, and traditional. Serif fonts might be a good choice if you want to be seen as trustworthy, established, and reliable. Serif fonts promote feelings of class and heritage, making them ideal when you want to create a company that feels established. Due to their classical nature, serif fonts carry feelings of trust, making them perfect for brand identities that revolve around authority and grandeur. Serif fonts work best in formal situations. They are perfect for companies who want to build awareness while demonstrating their trustworthy nature. Often, serif types are ideal for financial companies, academics, broadsheets, and editorials. Some of the most popular serif fonts are Times New Roman, Georgia, Garamond, etc. etc. We also have the sans serif. Sans serif fonts are clean, modern, and engaging. They are simple, straightforward, easy to read, and neutral. They are at the same time modern and are used in designs that want to combine practicality and playfulness. Sans serif fonts create a sense of intellect. They are used by brands who want to demonstrate a straightforward, simple, and no-nonsense attitude. Sans serif indicate a sense of honesty and sensibility. There are no decorative elements distracting the eye or clouding the message. This simple yet effective nature of sans serif make them perfect for brands who want to put clarity first when designing their company logo or adverts. A few of the best sans serif fonts are Arial, Century, Helvetica, and many more. Then we have the script font. Script fonts are generally a lot fancier than their serif counterparts. Script fonts suggest the feeling of femininity and elegance. Their handwritten elements provoke creativity. Because of their decorative nature, they are usually used to project small amounts of text like titles, headers, and more graphic, heavy designs. They are used to project fanciful and stylish designs. If you want to make your company feel more personal, then script fonts could be the perfect option. However, it's important to make sure that the script you choose is legible. They are perfect for when you want to convey feeling, history, or experience, and can be particularly useful for visual brands who want to show off their creative side. The key is to use script fonts with caution. While they look artful and fanciful, they can also be difficult to read in certain contexts. Decorative fonts are unique and sometimes customized typefaces that are far different from normal fonts. They are stylized fonts. Decorative or display fonts can be ideal for almost any business logo because you can easily convey whatever personality is right for you. Decorative fonts demonstrate your business as casual, direct, fun, or unique. Some of the most common display fonts include Bombing, Gigi, Jokerman. The next thing to consider is the characteristics of fonts and the emotions they evoke in graphic design. The characteristics of fonts is the secret agent of every font communication. Under this category, we have the bold, italics, and thin fonts. Both fonts communicate importance. They are designed to draw attention to short phrases. It suggests stopover, dominance, significance, and reputation. They create a feeling of heaviness, power, and enhance the existing properties of the font, which are impossible to convey with more neutral styles that lack the weight. These font styles provoke a quick emotional response, and that's why they're often used in advertising and show business. Italic fonts, on the other hand, suggest distinction and motion. They are used to highlight text. The slant implies a change of intonation when reading and at the same time adds a pleasant, polite tone to a design. In designs, elements that are italicized are personal and confiding than direct printed letters, and that is why most greetings and invitations feature handwritten fonts or italic serif fonts. Thin fonts are pleasant to look at. A phrase in this font wouldn't catch your attention, hence, it carries the connotation of sensitivity and care. Thin fonts communicate feelings of influence, they are lofty and unconventional. This brings us to the end of this introductory class where we discussed the meaning, types, and psychology of fonts. Having had a knowledge of font types, it's now time to apply it. Thank you as we look forward to our next class.